back again. We have already seen the preview of our questionnaire, and this is how our questionnaire looks like, and it's complete the way we prepared it. Okay. Now what we're going to do is, after having seen our preview, we are going to send it. Now before that, let's get into the settings. Let's see what the settings say. Here, under the general section, it writes that whether you're going to collect email addresses or require sign in, or respondents can edit after submitting or see the summary charts and text responses. Now, we don't leave these options open, and require sign in. I mean, we don't want them to sign in because if it's tedious if they have to get into the Gmail option and all. If you want, you may do that, but they need not. Now, this is the presentation option where it shows that show link to submit another response, or shuffle question order, or show progress bar. If you want to shuffle the questions or anything, you need to do that, or else you need not do it. Then you have the quizzes part, make this quiz and all. So we don't need to make any changes, anything in the settings. Now when we go to the send part of it, we have these three options which come to us. Make a copy, or get a pre-filled link, or add collaborators. Now if we want collaborators to be added, we can do it from here as well. I'll tell you what who collaborators are: script editor or add-ons. If you want, all these things are there. But then let's get into the basic send in. This is how you are going to distribute or circulate your questionnaire. So once you click on the send option, you have this. There are two options. One is the email option, where you can individually type the email addresses and you can send it to your respondents accordingly. If you know their email addresses, you can type in. So let me just type in one sample email address, and just click on send. Okay, so include form in email, and you just click on send. So it goes to the person's email ID. Now another option is you can just send the link, which is easier, which is the one which we get most often. Mostly we get the links. So what we do is, when we click on this link part, it just gives us a link. Now this is a huge link, so we just click on shorten URL. So it gives us a small URL, and we can just copy this URL, and through mail or through WhatsApp or by whatever means we can copy paste it, and we can send it to uh, many respondents. So now the respondents can send in their responses to us. Now once the responses come, now here the response section is empty because nobody has sent us a response as yet, right? So now uh, we can just, before sending it, what we can do is we can just add on uh, a little bit of changes to it. Say for example, we create a nice theme, we choose an image because it's for the children. So let's make a nice theme for the kids so that they enjoy it. You have lots of options which are there. So maybe we can give this option to the kids. Okay, now we insert this as a theme, and look, it comes here, right? And then what we do is we just change this accordingly. It takes this color, a matching color. But we want a lighter color. What if we want a lighter color? We just take a lighter color, or we may have a yet another lighter color, whatever it is. So this one, and the background color is just light fleece, or whatever you want. You can just choose. I keep the font the way it is, and uh, that's it. Now let's make it a little. Okay, change the theme color to this. Let's see, it's looking brighter. So we are adding this, and then let's do this. So this is colorful. It looks good for the children. And the font style, we've just kept the basic font style. Or if you want, you can have even the font style, which is a playful font style for the children. So we're just keeping the basic one. And now let's take a preview of it. Let's see. This is the preview. This is a questionnaire. This is how it looks. And we go to the next section. And this is how it will look. So now what we do is we close this. This is done. We close this. Now once we send this, we are going to get in responses. Now I have created one more questionnaire, which I sort of distributed among my uh, respondents, and I received a few responses. As the responses come in, they are going to be saved in your Google Drive. So now once you open this Google Drive, here's the other questionnaire which is saved. Now I open this questionnaire and I click on the responses. So now I've received 19 responses. Just look at this. 19 responses, and here you have the summary of it. It's given, and with the pie charts, the age, and the gender. We have mostly female. Then we have the educational qualifications, the teaching posts. As per each of my test items, I have got a graphical representation over here. Right now, this is this this option is comes under the responses. Now if you want to see the individual questions and how each and every person has given, what responses they have given and all, we can watch over here. And then in the individual ones, if you want what individually each and every person has given, there also you can click over here. Now if you want, you can take a print of it. So like this is the summary. So now what you do is, now if you want to take a print, you can download the responses and take a print of it. And or you can make it, create a spreadsheet. See, I'm clicking on a spreadsheet. So I just click on create a new spreadsheet. So now it's creating a new spreadsheet. Just look at it. Now, this is the tedious task that all of us happen to do in times when we are doing our research. So now this spreadsheet comes in the form of Google sheet, and this can be shared, this can be collaborated. No, this is now private to me. If I share it, I can get the options, so I can do that. I can save it from here as well. So that is one option. Or else what I can do is I can just click on these three dots and I can write uh, download responses. So if I want, I can just download the responses. They will again get downloaded in the form of a spreadsheet. So which I can, like, it's on a zipped file like this, so I can just access it anytime I want. And now one interesting thing about this is that see, this spreadsheet is opening. This is the one, this is my Excel form. This has been downloaded. This is my downloaded version. So again, it has been downloaded in an Excel form. So it spares you from the labor of creating your Excel sheet separately, the way we enter data and tediously kind of we have to type in each and everything. So we don't have to do that in case of this particular option. So now let me close this and come here. Now another option which we get from here, which I must let you know, that is when we are sending, here we get this option of add collaborators. Now when I click on this add collaborators, suppose you are having two people, two of you are jointly doing a research. So now here you can add any person who can edit it, or who can, this settings part will give you whether you want editors can change permissions and share, or they can just view and comment. So whichever one, if you don't want them to edit, you just click off this one. Okay. So these are the options that you get. And or else, so you can just type in the email addresses of the collaborators and change the settings, and then you can just click on done and send it to the collaborator. So your collaborator gets to see whatever you have created and can edit or can just view it according to your settings, what you have created. Or else, what you can do is you can just get the link and share the link with your collaborators. So here it's restricted only to people who can open this link. So if I just change the settings, this is the link, I can copy it. Now it is in a restricted form. I can just click on anyone with the link. So editors will be able to delete responses, or what my editors can do, that option I can give. So that way I can change the option accordingly. So now presently it's restricted only to me. If I want, I can just copy this link. So the link is copied. Now I can paste it anywhere else and I can send it to my collaborator. So now this being done, so this is the way it spares you from the labor of sharing the total file and all. So one, and it gets everything, every update as and when you send the questionnaires and you start getting options, you have this option of adjusting your settings so that you get an email notification as soon as you get a respondent response to your questions, or you to your submits your the questionnaire that you have given. So this is how this survey that we have created on the study habits of the students, this survey can serve our purpose. And this is the way, very simply, we can create questionnaires and we can disseminate them, we can distribute them, get the responses back from the respondents, and they get automatically recorded and entered into the Excel sheet which we can share, and our labors get reduced to a considerable extent. So I believe now this concept has become clear to you, and all of you can use it for your own practical purposes. So uh, that's here that the presentation ends. Thank you.